We're back. It's the Shaw and Steele Show. We're talking ball. We got the national championship coming up. It's a little bit of a bittersweet situation. Last game of the year, but it's going to be a hell of a game. We still got playoffs in the NFL. We've got all this other situational stuff with the portal. It's a lot of stuff to handle. Bryson, are you ready to talk about it?
I'm ready to talk about it. And it's bittersweet, but the good news is in today's college football, there's probably going to be shit going on the whole offseason we can talk about.
Well, it's crazy because the last 2 weeks or so, even though we've only had a couple games, I feel like there's been more drama than we've had throughout the entire year.
No, 1,000%.
Now it's more ridiculous drama like you'd see in a high school, but drama is drama and it's fun.
Everybody loves drama, bro. Everybody loves drama.
Yeah. So I mean, what do you want? You just want to start with the national championship?
Yeah, let's get that out the way.
So God, last game of the year in Miami. Probably not even going to be a home game for the Hurricanes, just with how Indiana likes to travel. Are they going to be in their locker room?
Still, I don't think they are. They're the away team, bro.
That's ridiculous. That's like if someone came into Buckeye Stadium and said, hey, you guys have to be in the away locker. I don't know how I'd take that.
I would use it as motivation. I'd be pretty pissed off, but at the same time, I mean, rules are rules. They're the lower seed. They're the away team.
Still, man, what if someone takes a piss in your locker?
Okay.
Leaves a little.
Still, I'm pretty sure the lockers are the exact same, home and away.
Still, that's where you're at for all your home games. Maybe not take a piss, but what if sometimes we leave little marks in our underwear? What if you just leave a piece of underwear in your locker after you lose or after you win? Hey,
imagine if you lose, then you go to clear your locker out, and it's just Indiana's shit all over the place.
And someone left the Hershey's Kiss right in front of your locker.
I would be pretty pissed off. I would fly to Bloomington and figure out who did that.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know how this game's going to go. I've got Indiana winning this, but Miami, they can keep this close. I mean, they've got a great defense. You've seen it throughout the entire playoffs. They've just been really kind of hitting on all the keys except the later part of that Ole Miss game, but for the most part, they've been playing well. Carson Beck, he's been stepping up in big situations. And then, of course, their run game, it's been sensational. I got Indiana winning this one. They can't falter on anything right now. They are perfect. But it's going to be a good game.
Still, I was watching your tape talk this morning. Another phenomenal job, by the way.
It was just a breakdown. It wasn't a tape talk.
Well, I mean, isn't the breakdown under tape talk?
No, I don't know. I don't know how any of this works.
Okay, so I was watching the Steel Chambers breakdown. Your video you put out today, which I thought was all under the same thing, tape talk, but I guess not. But anyway, you did a nice job. And the thing that you said that really stuck with me is you talked about how Indiana doesn't really have any weak spots on their offense.
Mm-hmm. And
I think that's the difference in this game because I do think Miami's front seven is fantastic. I think Bain, Massador, all those guys are great. But the difference here is you got Charlie Becker, Cooper, and Surratt on the outside. And Mendoza has been hitting those guys nicely, putting the ball up, letting them go make plays. So I think that's going to be the difference in the game. And I wouldn't be too surprised if Hemby and Black do have success on the ground because both those running backs are legit. Still, have you seen God, I don't know how to put it. But the recruiting class or recruiting numbers that Indiana has compared to has never won a national championship.
Indiana's never won a national championship. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I saw a stat. I'm like, it's there's never been a team to win a national championship without a certain amount of 4 stars and 5 stars.
Oh, you're just saying with as little talent as they have.
Yeah. Are you worried?
Yeah, I mean, their defense, I don't think their defense has a single 4 or 5 star, but we know stars, once you get into college, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter. Wait, still, did you see the campus renamed their pond? They got a big pond. You know how it was Buckeye Lake?
To I'm guessing ponds.
Yeah, D'Angelo Pond's
D'Angelo's pond.
Yeah, that's sick, dude.
God. I mean, we got Buckeye Lake. If we had to do with last name Lake, that was the MVP for 2 freaking bowl games.
They would change
his Lake. But I mean, Dude, he's been playing out of his mind lately.
He is. Do you think he's going to be good in the NFL?
What year is he?
I think he's getting ready to come out.
I mean, he's performed at the highest level so far, so I imagine it should translate to some degree to the NFL.
No, I agree.
But what's your favorite matchup for this game, man?
My favorite matchup is exactly what I said. I want to see Miami secondary. They got some real – I like their safeties. I like Miami safeties. I want to see their secondary match up with those guys on the outside, because if they can hold up on the outside long enough for Bain and Mastor to get that rush heated up, I think they're going to win the game, because I think that front seven is as legit as it gets. And I think that's what's going to come down to. Competitive 50-50 balls, who's making the play, because Oregon, they put themselves in bad spots with turnovers, but also they lost like every competitive ball in the air.
Yeah.
And Surratt's a big guy. I imagine Pons is going to be matched up with them, and Pons will compete. I can't wait. That's my favorite matchup, Pons and Surratt.
Honestly, dude, but like with those go balls and those deep balls, Charlie Becker's, that's your number one option if you're going 20-plus yards in the air.
Dude, he's made himself a lot of money this year.
I know, and he's the bigger body. He's like 6'3", 6'4".
Yeah, 6'4", 6'4", 6'5". And then Cooper, don't forget about Cooper on the inside. He can do some damage too.
Has the best catch of the year against Penn State.
Oh yeah, that was by far.
But I mean, because Miami, they're primarily a man defense, so yeah, it's going to come down to a lot of those just one-on-one shots, because they have to fill up the box, bring down like Keontae Scott or something, and try to stop the run. So Mendoza, he's going to take what he's given, and the way I see it going is a lot of times, even if you have good coverage, he just kind of just throws him open. I mean, we've seen that back shoulder throw just over and over again, or just throwing it up top to Becker, and he just finds a way to climb the ladder and get it. So that's really the difference, because you look at both of these teams, good defenses, good run game, but the difference is, as good as Carson Beck has been, Mendoza won a Heisman. He's got more than just Tony on the outside. He's got 3 legit receivers to go to. So I just have a hard time seeing how Miami can stop such a balanced offense.
And the thing, well, first off, did you see Derek Carr? Don't know if you care. Don't know if it's relevant, but Derek Carr, well, he came out and said that there's no way that the Raiders should draft Mendoza because he sees him too much as a project and thinks the processing at the NFL is going to be too much for him, which I totally disagree with. I mean, Mr. Asperger's looks like he's got an IQ of like 1 million.
I mean, he's been tearing it up this playoff run, but I don't know. I'm not good with quarterbacks as far as like, are they going to translate to the league? I just don't have that knowledge. Right. I can tell you he's good.
Yeah.
But there's also a bunch of other good quarterbacks that struggle in the NFL because it's just a different animal. So I think he definitely has the character and just the overall charisma to be the face of a franchise. Now, can he go on the field and execute year one, which he's going to have to do if he's the number 1 overall pick? I don't know. I think he has the talent for it, but who knows?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting. And then on the flip side, with Carson Beck, we said that if Ole Miss, and we talked about this already, but I want to bring it back up. We said if Ole Miss can shut down that run game and force him in a situation where he has to go win the game, we like Ole Miss. And he proved, at least I said that. I think you said that too. And he proved me wrong because those 2 third downs throws he made on that final drive, getting that final touchdown, Carson Beck showed something to me. Now the question is still, can he do it 2 times in a row?
I think he can.
You think he can?
Yeah, I think he can do it. And you know what? With the Ole Miss game, they didn't even shut down the run game. That was almost like just play calling from Miami, and then Ole Miss was just scoring points. So now they have to drive the field. Like with
you mean play calling in terms of like shitty play calling?
Yes, in terms of bad play calling.
Yeah.
So if they find a way to just continuously pepper in that run and keep Indiana on their toes, because sooner or later the ball's going to break out for at least a 10-yard gain or something. You're not going to be able to hold them because this O-line is fantastic. But there are going to be moments whenever they get into a 3rd and long. Carson Beck, he's going to have to drop his nuts, make a play. And I think he's going to do that a couple times. Now, Indiana brings some ridiculous pressures. They're going to be bringing guys from up on the rafters and stuff, but they got to find a way to protect him. And he's shown if he has the time to throw the ball, he's going to make completions.
Hey, Corey Hetterman and Indiana's DC, that's a good battle right there.
Dude, that's going to be a damn.
What scheme would you like to play in better? Indiana scheme or Hetterman Miami scheme?
Whose scheme do I like more?
What coach, what scheme would you if you were back in high school selecting and it was either Indiana or Miami, where would you go, Steel Chambers?
I feel bad for not knowing Indiana's defensive coordinator. I
know because he's a guru. I think he's got a weird name.
Hopefully, because right now, of course, I think Ohio State's defense was number one, but right now, I'm pretty sure that defense. It's Brian Haynes. He's the guy that was with him over at like JMU. Got paid like $8,000 a year or something. Now he's making $3 million. I forgot about that.
No,
I would go with their defense.
You would go with Haynes' defense?
Mm-hmm. Because it's a lot of Miami. It's just kind of on personnel,
right?
Because they're not bringing crazy pressures or anything. They just got Messidor and then Bain on the outside, just causing chaos, and then running like basic mans, and then bringing some pressures. But they just got athletes all around the field who make.
Yeah, they'll send Keontae Scott every now and then.
Oh, they'll send him, but I mean, you have no idea where it's coming from Indiana.
No, they dial some crazy stuff.
I know. Like on a tape talk they did again in the Ohio State game, I thought they were running a cover 3 because they had like their deep safety drop down. I thought he was just playing the sticks. Turns out it was like an inverted Tampa 2. I
know.
With the simulated pressure. Like,
there's been multiple times where we've been like, what the hell are they in? What the hell did they just run? And we had to talk about it and look through it. So they definitely can dial it up. And it'll be interesting to see how Carson Beck handles that. This is going to be a good test for him.
Yeah, I mean, as far as just recognizing what the defense is in, that's been almost impossible. So he's got to figure that out fast, hopefully before the balls even snap, because if you're dropping back and you're still trying to diagnose this defense, it's going to be hard. Because I mean, we're sitting in a chair watching a screen trying to figure out for like 3 or 4 minutes. He's got to do it in 2 seconds, and then
I know, dude. Have you seen that guy? Have you seen that guy, Film Watchers?
Film Watchers?
Watch or his name's Film Watcher or Watch. Mm-hmm. Dude, he pisses me off so bad because he's like one of those guys who's like super negative and critical towards players, and he's like, how could he not see this happening pre-snap? I'm like, dude, you were watching it in slow motion after the fact. He's clearly never played, never done anything. So it's like you bring up a good point because it's easy to kind of judge and process what the defense is in when you can watch it 5
Yeah, dude. He probably sat down, watched it 10 times to make sure 100% what it was, jotted down some notes on what it was and what he should have done, and then comes on and says, oh, he should have done this. Like, you can say like what he should have done, but to be so negative, first, I don't know who this guy is, but to be so negative and say like, I don't know how he's not thinking of this. This is an easy read or whatever it is.
Dude, I remember the example. He used Philly and San Francisco.
Yep.
And they had, the mug look with the 2 guys walked up in there. And right, Philly called a timeout. It was on the 4th down. Philly called a timeout. And when Philly called a timeout, right before he called the timeout, the guy started to leak out, drop out. But it was like
one of the mugged up backers.
Yeah. But it was like a subtle movement. And he was like, how could the OC not see this? And then when they come out in the same look, how could the quarterback and him not expect this to be the exact same thing they just ran before the timeout? Like, I was like, dude, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
No, dude. I'm going to take a wild guess and say he never played football.
He might have. It doesn't look like it.
No. Anyone that's played football and like respects the craft of play calling and diagnosing a defense, diagnosing an offense, they know how hard that is.
That's why I only really take seriously tape talk. That's why I only watch. That's why I'm always. That's why I'm only loaded tape talk.
Yeah, whatever, toots.
Still, the attendance, the ticket prices. Have you been?
They've been skyrocketing.
It's going to be like the most expensive sporting venue, I think, like of all time. I'm pretty sure.
I know, and I know what I was curious if I was going to go. Well, at first, because I almost got the ticket, assuming Ohio State was going to be in it.
Yeah.
So I might have gotten it for a deal if I had gotten it that early. But, I mean, it kind of sucks that it's that expensive.
I know that, like, them blue
But
collar.
honestly, I'd hang around the field. I'd probably go do the little 5K they do for all the national championships, and I just wait for a scalper to come around. Hey, I got a ticket for $800. Boom, I'm taking it.
Done. It's good.
Have you ever scalped the tickets?
Huh?
Is that illegal?
I don't think so.
Whatever, dude. It's exhilarating.
Have you ever done it?
Yeah, I did it. I popped my cherry a couple years ago over in Boston.
Oh, I've never done it. What did you do?
I did it for a Red Sox Yankees game.
And what did you get it at? Do you remember?
Oh my gosh, dude. I mean, the tickets were like $500 or $600, and me and my buddy Jack got them for maybe $225.
Damn. Yeah, I've never done it.
It was like some crackhead dude. We made him stick with us to make sure that they were legit tickets. And then as soon as we got through, we said, all right, see ya.
What do you think the crowd's going to be? Like 50-50?
With all the horror stories I've been hearing from Indiana and the Chick-fil-A Bowl, there's no way they don't travel.
Yeah, I got at least 50-50.
I mean, who knows? Maybe Mark Cuban just says, hey, I'm going to buy 1,000 tickets for Indiana fans. Here you go. Just throws them out over in Hoosier Nation.
Yeah, Mark Cuban, he's full Indiana now. I didn't even know he was an Indiana alum.
That dude, they're coming out of the shadows now that they've got a little bit of pride.
I will too.
I love Mark Cuban. No idea that he was from Indiana.
I had not the slightest clue.
No, I've noticed it throughout the entire playoffs. Like whenever I go to the gym and Ole Miss was still in it, I was starting to see Ole Miss sweatshirts and everything popping up, and I had never seen that.
Yeah,
you're just seeing guys just have a little bit more love for their teams now that they're starting to perform a little bit.
All right, what's your final score prediction? I feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah, Indiana 30, Miami 17.
You know what? Them boys on the outside are going to win.
They got 3 legit receivers.
I just can't go against them. I want to go against them, but give me 24. What did you say? 30-17?
30-17.
I'll go real close. 24-21. Late in the game, Surratt or Cooper or Becker makes a big time catch, gets them in field goal range. 24-21, Indiana.
Yeah. Like the story would be awesome if Miami won, but it just seems so much more fitting for Cignetti to win this.
Oh, most definitely.
The cap off perfect season. Indiana's never won a championship. They won it in his second year. Yeah. It makes all the sense in the world to me.
No, that would be absolutely insane.
Yeah. All right. Well, is that our last time talking about previewing a college football game this season?
I think it is.
Don't cry, dude. God.
It's sad, man.
Well, whatever. What we still got plenty of playoff stuff to talk about in the NFL. So which matchup do you want to talk about first? We got Bills, Broncos.
Bears, Rams.
You want to go Bears, Rams?
Bears, Rams.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is Bears, Rams Saturday? Is Bears, Rams Saturday?
I just know that there's ball on Saturday and Sunday. Maybe. I'm not sure. I don't know how the schedule works anymore.
Let me pull this up.
I mean, I'll let you start it off. You were confident in
Bears, Rams. I'm going with Sunday.
I know who I'm going with.
All right, Bears, Rams Sunday, 3:30 or 6:30 East Coast time. 21 degrees and snowing.
Ooh.
Rams are 3.5-point favorites. There is no way the Bears are losing as home dogs in the playoffs against a team from LA in 20 degree weather with wind chill and it's snowing.
Why are you saying that about teams from LA?
I should have thought about that before I said that, huh?
Yeah, you should have thought, but you didn't. You just called
I'm a hybrid,
you just called yourself a pansy because you can't.
I didn't call myself a pansy.
Played for an LA team for a couple of years.
That doesn't make
pansy by default.
No, I'm not pansy by default.
Whatever. Go ahead. Go ahead. Why do you think the Bears are going to win this game?
Because
are you just going to say because it's cold?
No. Yes. No, and they got the Ice King. King of the ice.
Is that your reason? They're in the cold and they got the Ice King. That's the reason they're going to win this game.
That's not my only reason, Steele. That's not my only reason. You want to hear my other reasons?
I would love to hear one. That's what I'm waiting on.
Well, I've said this in the past when we're talking about college football games, but I'm a firm believer in momentum carrying over. Are you distracted?
Okay. I'm sitting here like, why are you pausing? A dramatic pause? Dude, go. Tell me.
When I look at the Chicago Bears, that was one of the greatest fourth quarter comebacks of all time. They carry that momentum in. They have supreme confidence coming into the matchup. They established the run game with Swift and Monangai. It's going to be nice and cold. Them boys from LA are going to be feeling it a little bit. That's just the truth. And then that opens up the door for the Iceman to start making plays. And then let that game be a one-score game heading into the fourth quarter. Because if it's a one-score game heading into the fourth quarter, you know and I know how this one's ending. So I believe in Ben Johnson. I believe in momentum. I believe in Jonah Jackson. You remember Jonah Jackson?
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Jonah Jackson is that guy. Jonah Jackson going to be trying to take people's heads off all game long. How can you go against the Chicago Bears, bro? The Ice. I'm all in on Chicago. They're dogs at home. That's disrespectful. Give me the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Rams. And the one reason I am is because do you know who's out for the Bears on defense?
TJ Edwards?
TJ Edwards. With what?
He's done, right? With
a fractured fibula.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
He's out. So I think the Rams are going to take advantage of this. We know what they can do with Puka and Devontae on the outside. But where I think they win this one is in the run game.
With that 12 and 13 personnel shit they like to do?
Well, they do that, and then they'll be in 11 personnel, but they bring Puka in. He'll insert, so it's basically 12 personnel. So for a defense, it's impossible to figure out what package you're in on the field. And now with TJ Edwards out, your dude, that's that main heartbeat of the defense. It's going to be hard to deal with that.
They came. It's definitely a big loss, but they did that comeback without TJ Edwards. It's next man up mentality, competitive excellence. Steele, when your number's called, are you prepared to make the play or not?
But this McVay offense and all the run schemes, I think it's going to be a lot more difficult to deal with that.
Dang, dude.
The Packers, they're just like a downhill. They got nothing like crazy involved in their run game.
This is tough because I really like McVay. I know their strength coach is one of my closest mentor friends for the Rams. But Jonah Jackson, that's why. Jonah Jackson, not even Iceman.
All right, you say Jonah Jackson. I say Landman.
Oh my God!
Hey, how you gonna beat Landman, the Great White Hope?
GTFO with Landman, bro. Get out of here. Landman is not making any big time plays.
I don't know, man. Second season just came out. I feel like now's his time. His name's hot on the internet. He's playing.
Landman is not making no plays against the Bears.
You're a hater just because you don't like the show.
No, the show's awful.
I love it.
I know. My dad loves it too.
It's so good.
My mom likes it too. I can't stand it. I can't stand it.
All right. Well, I'm going for Landman in the Rams. You're going for the Bears.
17-14.
Really?
Yeah, 17-14.
24-17.
All right.
What's the over under?
The over under.
I said the spread was 3.5 for Rams.
3.5 Rams, and the over under was 48 and a half.
Whoa. 27-21.
Okay. All right. I'm still going 17-14.
All right.
Let's move on next game.
All right. What game you want next?
The game I'm most excited about, obviously.
Texans Pats.
No, the Texans going to win that. That's easy money for the Texans.
Whoa. Why are you disrespecting Drake, May?
That's easy money. Bake miss, all that stuff. I'm off them. But let's talk about the game I'm most excited for. We can circle back to that. A good old NFC West showdown between the 49ers and the Seahawks.
Have you seen the news as far as Sam Darnold?
No.
I don't know what it is, but I guess he's questionable for some reason. I don't know why.
Sammy D?
Sammy D is questionable. I'm not sure why he'd be questionable. Maybe something like happened in practice, but this is coming out. I don't know what the hell it is.
Oblique added to questionable to play.
His oblique?
Yeah, he must have pulled it in practice or something. How does that happen? How does that happen?
An oblique, that's pretty important in a throwing motion.
Yeah, my oblique. You know what?
It's a lot of torque.
I know my oblique's kind of messed up right now, bro.
Your oblique's okay, brother.
But I'm not getting ready to go play in the NFC showdown.
Exactly. As a Super Bowl favorite team.
They're not winning the Super Bowl.
All I know is that the Super Bowl is coming from an NFC team this year. I don't care what you say.
Brock Purdy, Christian McCaffrey, Juwan Jennings, Eric Kendricks.
Sooner or later, these injuries are gonna take its toll. It's gonna be this game.
No, I expect a Brock Purdy masterclass. He's going to outperform Sam Darnold. I don't trust Sam Darnold in these big games. I don't think Sam Darnold is a Super Bowl winning quarterback. He's an SC guy, so I give him my respect. JSN, as legit as it gets. That defense, God, come on, help me out.
Defense for who?
Number three.
Imawari?
Yes, Imawari. That guy is a freak. They got the big boys. That defense. Okay, Steele, I got a question for you.
Okay.
I got a question for you. The Seahawks defense?
Texans.
Yeah, Texans, right?
Texans defense. Yeah.
Okay. So it's not as close as – it's not close, right? Or is it close?
I mean, I kind of see it all kind of evening it out across the board, but then the difference is the edges. Yeah, you've got Hunter and Anderson over,
and they just get after it the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, dude, first of all, the guy that looks like a Greek god, he's not even the best pass rusher.
Oh, because Daniil Hunter.
Yeah, well, Daniil Hunter, he looks like a different kind of beast. That's like a rogue ape that just walked on the field.
Daniil Hunter, because he was with Minnesota before, right?
Yeah.
Daniil Hunter might be the freakiest looking guy I've seen.
It's like Myles Garrett and then him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about – how did I forget about Myles Garrett?
Yeah, but you got the 49ers, man?
I got the 49ers.
I think this is the game where all the injuries, it's going to be too much for him.
Hey, Steele, wipe your camera lens. Wipe your camera lens real quick. It just got all blurry. Can you not wipe it with your finger like a jackass and use like your shirt or something? All right, that's a little bit better. That's better.
It's
yeah, that looks good. That's perfect. Yeah,
it was the sunlight.
Oh yeah, okay, you fixed it. Golden. Yeah, so I'm going with San Francisco. I like Shanahan. I love Mike McDonald. Obviously, I just feel like even though they have a lot of guys hurt, it's still they have the playoff experience and they've been knocking on the door so much recently. I'm going to roll with McCaffrey and the 49ers. And they get a big-time win on the road. I don't like teams coming off buys either. Give me 24-28. 24-28, San Francisco.
I got Seahawks. At this point, it's stop McCaffrey, which is no easy task. But in the past game, I feel like they'll be able to do that with some of the guys they have, like Imawari. I really hope we're not saying his name wrong. That pissed me off.
No. That's right. I know that's right.
Okay. And then, I mean, what other weapons do they have besides Juwan Jennings now on the outside?
It doesn't matter, bro.
That's such a big question. That doesn't.
They got Robinson. They'll dial up some trick plays.
They'll dial up some trick plays, but that's not going to last you for 60 minutes.
And they found explosives against Philly. If they found explosives against Philly, they'll find explosives against Seattle.
I don't know. I think Seattle's offense, they're a lot more scarier for me. They got Barner who's coming onto the scene. I know Cade would hate to hear us say that.
Dude,
He's
That
played
guy,
deep. He's good.
He's like their fan favorite.
I know. Yeah, then and then of course JS. Wait, go ahead. Are you going to talk more about it?
I'm just gonna say he hits it. You see him hit that celebration?
Yeah.
He gets the whole stadium doing that shit. He had me doing that shit one game I was watching.
All right, dude. Take it out.
No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, they got weapons all over the outside, and then their run game's awesome.
Yeah, it is. Oh, Charbonnet and
Charbonnet and K9.
yeah, I played against them both in college, and they were both very, very nasty.
They're good. They're damn good.
Charbonnet's built like a house, bro.
Dude, he's a thick bastard.
Do you know him?
Sorry, I don't understand.
No.
I feel like you. I always felt like you would know him for some reason, but I guess he is a West Coast
I
kid.
think
Right?
I met him on a visit one time. I don't know. I don't think I ever saw him.
Yeah, no, but Seahawks real deal, but 49ers find a way to get it done. They're a scrappy group, a resilient group.
That scrappiness isn't going to last, buddy.
It don't have to last the whole playoffs, but it will last this one.
No, it won't. But whatever. I want to go back to what you were talking about before with the Texans just being able to blow out the Patriots, because I think that's just complete buffoonery to say that. So you might tell me why you think that? Because I think Texans are going to win, but it's going to be a damn good game.
Texans are winning the Super Bowl.
Bold, okay.
When I look at that defense, you've already talked about those monsters. It's as legit as it gets. It's pretty much historical. You said that last time, and then they lived up to the hype against Pittsburgh. I think if anybody played them that night, they were losing. Anybody in the playoffs played Houston that night, they were going to lose. Bullock, the back end, Lassiter is probably my favorite player in the NFL to watch right now. He's a corner. He's physical in the run game. Phenomenal. On the offensive side of the ball, they got my boy, USC legend, Woody Marks, toting the rock, getting the run game going. You bring in a farmer like Cade Stover.
Did you see him pancake DJ?
I did. After you told me, I saw it.
It's beautiful.
Getting guys like that. I want a guy like Cade Stover on my team in these type of games. It's all about physicality. D'Amico Ryans, he's getting the message to his coaches. He's getting the messages to his team. And if CJ Stroud, we know CJ, horrible game. I'll be the first one to say it. I know he'd be the first one to say it. But I know he's going to bounce back. We're going to start seeing him play like he did against Georgia in the college football semifinals. And he doesn't even need to do that. If he's mediocre, if he does that, then it for sure wins a Super Bowl.
If we won that game, that would have been an all-time performance out of him.
Oh, 100%.
But everyone just forgets it because
all he's got to do is be mediocre, take care of the ball, not turn over. They run the ball, get the ball to Christian Kirk, and the rest takes care of itself. They'll win the Super Bowl. They'll walk to the Super Bowl. Easy.
They'll walk to the Super Bowl. That walk consists of this Patriots team, who does have a fantastic defense. They had 7 sacks against Justin Herbert, even though his offense is just Swiss cheese. And then you got to go. Then you got to go through the Bills, but I got a thing with the Bills that kind of scares me.
Through the Bills? What do you mean?
I got Bills over Broncos.
Oh, come on, man.
All right, Broncos are the most over. I don't think I've seen a Broncos game maybe since like week 7. The Broncos are just the most overrated team in the league in my opinion.
All right, let's keep going. We'll get back to that. So
I still have Texans. I think all the points you said, CJ had one of his worst games of the year. They still were able to win. He's going to end up protecting the ball more. They're going to find a way to get the ground game going with Marks and Chubb. You forgot about Chubb. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And then he's going to find his farmer weapons on the outside, all that. But Drake May's going to put up a fight.
Drake May's going to put up a fight. He's going to extend some plays with his legs for sure. But at the end of the day, they're going to get to him enough. They're going to break him. They're going to crack him. Give me 10-7.
10-7, dude. Come on.
10-7. It's going to be cold. It's going to be snowing. Let me bring up the numbers here.
10-7. I got 17-13.
New England 3-point favorites over under 40 points. It's going to be snowing. 10-7 Houston.
I got 17-13 Houston.
All right. So you got a low scoring game. All right, we're both on Houston. All right, let's go to
we were both on the same side there. Jesus.
next game. Last game. Wow, that's sad.
Last game, Bills versus Broncos. So you think Broncos are going to pull this one off, huh?
I do. I think here's the thing. Josh Allen was literally Superman against the Jags. We talked about this. He's going to have to be Superman every single week, which he's capable of doing. He is capable of doing that. He's an MVP. He is a superstar quarterback. But Denver's got a good defense themselves.
Yes, they do. They got old Jonathan Cooper over there.
Jonathan Cooper, absolutely.
Benito.
Benito, yeah. Benito is fantastic. And when I look at Denver, Bo Nix was getting hot down the stretch. And Sean Payton's got some swag to him, the coach. So I'm rolling with Bo Nix and the Denver Broncos.
All right. Again, I'm going to stick with the Bills. This is Josh Allen's year. He's going to find a way because you got no Joe Burrow, no Lamar, no Mahomes. He's got to at least get to the Super Bowl, and I'm praying for that because I'm a part-time Bills Mafia kind of guy. I like wings. I like jumping through tables. Mm-hmm. But the thing that scares me is their wide receiver room. They got no one left.
But Shakur's that guy though.
Shakur's that guy, but I mean. Wait, is Sertan playing? Is he hurt? I have no idea.
He's fine. He's back.
Okay, God. I haven't looked at the Broncos in
he's back. He's back.
It's going to be a little harder because Shakir's not your prototypical like downfield guy where you can just put Sertan on him. He's going to be in the backfield. He's going to be in the slot on motion. They're going to find a way to get him the ball, but besides that, like they only have I think 3 or 4 receivers on roster right now that are healthy and have any kind of game experience. Like I think they're trying out Christian Benford like in practice, like at receiver.
That's insane. I did not know that.
Yeah. So that part scares me, but one aspect of their game no one talks about is James Cook and what he can do on the ground. Jacksonville is like the best run defense in the entire league, so it was definitely hard for him to get going. I think that changes this week a little bit. They get Cook going on the ground. They open it up a little bit for Josh Allen, give him a little bit of help, and he's going to be able to be his Superman self.
So what's the score?
It's in Mile High, right?
Yep, Mile High.
Ooh, it's going to be hard to breathe. I got 30-27 Bills.
Okay, we're damn near the same score. I was going to say 31-28, but Broncos. So it's going to be – Josh Allen going to put up points, so the Broncos are going to have to find a way to put up points.
If you believe in your pick, put a bet on it.
I will.
Okay.
What bet do you want to put on it?
$100 on Robinhood.
$100 on Robinhood?
Yeah. I want you to start betting on Robinhood. Put your bet in on Robinhood.
I'm not betting on Robinhood.
Why?
Because I'm not a gambling man, degenerate like yourself.
Whoever said it was degenerate stuff? It's on Robinhood, man. These are all investments.
All right. I'll do that. I'll do $100. So you'll put $100 in Robinhood on the Bills?
Buddy, I already got $100 there.
All right. I'll do that. You're going to have to show me how, but I'll do it.
All right. God. I mean, you should have money for it because I heard through the grapevine that someone signed a little contract to be in the lacrosse major league, whatever.
Yeah, I'm bouncing back to my roots, going back to the sport of lacrosse. Signed a 1-year deal with the Boston Cannons. Professional.
So, when was the last time you played lacrosse?
6 years, competitively 6 years.
6 years.
6 years.
Well, so you played spring of 2019.
Yep.
Good heavens! So let's just say we're in spring now. So 2019, 2020, 2021. Yeah, you're 6, almost pushing 7 years.
Yeah, almost 6, 7. But still, listen, if you could go back to baseball, you would pick it up.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. So you know the deal, man.
Yeah, it's just 6 years out of a sport. I mean, my
No,
goodness.
it's going to be. Look, I got phases right now. I'm in phase one. I'm getting the stick skills back. I'm playing, playing off the wall, shooting the ball, getting my right hand, left hand, getting the stick twirling. Then
I mean, you should be A-okay with this. This is a pretty familiar motion for
all
you.
right, Steele, you can kiss right off. And then, start getting some groups together, playing a little bit competitively, and then by the time it rolls around, I'll be ready to go.
All right. I mean, gee.
And I heard through the grapevine you're doing something this spring.
Yeah.
I heard you're playing for Louisville.
Yeah, I'm in the UFL. I would have loved to be on the Columbus team. I feel like that would have been really fun to be able to go back there and play some games, but something didn't shake. I ended up getting like reserved or whatever for the Louisville team. And dude, you'd love that team. You got did you ever meet Shane, Cody's brother?
Yeah.
Shane's on the team. Dallas Gant's on the team.
Are you serious? Wait, Steele. I was actually going to text you because I watched the Louisville. Seems like they got something good going on, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Former Falcons quarterback.
Yeah, they got some good stuff going on. I watched the coach and stuff. I was watching some of their press conferences. That's going to be fun. You're going to enjoy that.
Yeah, and then I think I'm going to roommate with one of my like old buddies that's playing on a team too, Chris Hinton. He played over a team up north.
Are they still doing the same setup?
Yeah, I think everyone's going to be based in Texas, in Arlington, Texas, and then we fly out to the games. If we were living like at the locations, I'd be a little more pissed about not being in Columbus just because I know everything about that place. But if we're centralized in Texas and we're only going out there for like 24 hours, I can deal with that.
No, dude, that's going to be fun, bro. You're going to
enjoy. Plus, this team's pretty sick. Plus, it's a lot of guys from the Memphis team from last year, so I know them. You
got to go defend your title, man. You led the league in tackles for like 9 weeks last year.
Yeah.
You gotta go. You better take this shit serious, brother. You gotta go defend that shit.
I mean, I did half of that fat and overweight.
My first
3 games. First of all, it was a winter. I was packing on weight. I was sad because I went an entire season like not getting on an NFL team. So I came in probably like high 230s. Never did that before. Played a couple games, had like 12 tackles in both of them. Then my buddy and then my dad called, said, "Hey, dude, like you're looking pretty thick on the screen." I said, "Okay, fuck that." So I went to Lifetime, started swimming, dropped like 10, 15 pounds in the matter of 2 weeks.
Dude, that swimming, you are an aquatic animal, and it doesn't make sense to me. But I will say, I was watching a game of yours last year, and you were playing fantastic. But I watched you run down on a punt rep, and it had me in tears laughing. You looked hefty. You looked hefty running down that field.
I know, dude. I'm telling, dude. I think I was like 240, like for a week or two.
Yeah, that is insane. You're definitely never. I always feel like you're like 225, 223, 224 when we were living together.
I mean, no. Once we got in season, it was always between 228 and 231.
Okay, yeah, that sounds more about right.
And I had to get to 230, and some days I'd wake up 226. I'd go in there, chug a couple of Gatorades, eat a big breakfast, and get Coach Mick off my ass.
Yeah, Coach Mick, man, they were always on ass about weight.
I know.
What? So, are you going on a cruise?
Yeah, I'm going on a cruise. Couple weeks.
When?
February 6th, so like 2 or 3 weeks from now.
Damn, I gotta do something in February. I'll be out in Philly for a couple days for that lacrosse stuff, but that's at the end of February.
So when are you leaving for camp?
Not till April. You're March, right?
God, you got to. I'm gonna leave like end of February.
Really, dude, bro. Listen, it's not like it's lacrosse. What I always liked about lacrosse is it's a lot of games, but it's not a lot of practicing though. It's a lot of games. You're playing games all the time. That's why I always love lacrosse. So we show up for like the training camp's only a week and a half.
Really?
Then you get right into the games.
I'd much rather that, but I don't know. I feel like as much as it sucks, sometimes you do need a training camp.
No, you definitely need one, bro. What else would you be doing?
I mean, I was thinking about if I was on that Columbus team, I was thinking about like staying in Columbus for about a month and like doing PR stuff.
You know who's living out there? Who I was just talking to this morning? Court
Williams.
Yeah,
what's he doing out there?
He's doing real estate.
He's always been on that real estate.
I said, and you know him. I texted him back. I said, "You'll probably be the mayor of that freaking city in a couple of years."
I would, dude. Anyone that goes through Columbus and knows Court Williams has nothing but good things to say about him.
No, Court is that guy, man. He was a freak athlete too. It's a shame he had some of that injury stuff happen to him.
Dude, he looks like a bodybuilder, like an Army Ranger.
I know. He was obviously one of the hardest working people we know. So if the Texans go to the Super Bowl, are we going to try and go?
Where's Super Bowl this year?
Where it's in San Francisco.
SoFi?
No, it's in San Francisco. I'm pretty sure. Where?
It is in San Francisco, I think. Yeah. I remember they were talking about. I think they were talking about something like if the 49ers kept winning, like they wouldn't have to leave in state or something.
Yeah, it's in the 49ers. Steele, have you been golfing? You're on a golf grind there for a little bit.
I mean, it's like 21 degrees here, so no.
I'm breaking out the sticks today, man.
The golf sticks?
Yeah.
Oh, I forget. You live over in freaking 70-degree weather 24/7 area.
It's 85 degrees out here, man.
Whatever, dude. Whatever.
I don't want to hear shit from you. You've been traveling all over the place. You were in Florida for like 3 weeks.
Yeah, I had business to attend to.
You didn't have no business to attend to.
I went to Louisiana to say hi to my grandparents. I went to Florida for a wedding. And then another wedding. I've been to Florida for multiple weddings.
For like a month straight.
It was a fun wedding. My buddy was getting married.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear nothing about where I'm at and what I'm doing.
I'm just saying it's middle of January and you have the ability to golf because you live where it doesn't get below 50 degrees.
And I like it.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
All right, so you got anything else? I got stuff to attend to, bro.
Jesus. Okay, fine. I was going to talk a little bit about Ohio State stuff. And
No, go ahead. Bring it up.
No, I'm not in the mood.
You're not in the mood?
No, I'm not in the mood. No, because you got stuff to deal with, huh?
All right. I mean, we'll talk about it tomorrow or Monday.
All right, cool.
Steele, don't do that. All right, I'm ending this now.
All right. I got to do stuff too. Shit.